you're jacked into Buffy's Angels. I'm your host with the most. I've watched every episode of Buffy and Angel lots of times. This is Daniel Ehrenberg, and over there, Logan Adair watching for the first time. What's up, Logan?
Nope, I've actually seen every episode a lot of times.
You've been lying this whole time.
Every episode I get on here and I lie. I say,
Wow,
I say, Cordelia, what's gonna happen with her? Even though I know that she turns into the Tooth Fairy.
wow, but he really does know. And so you knew who Jonathan was all along. That was a ruse.
No, I actually do always forget who he is the first few
Every
seasons.
time you watch the
Yeah,
show.
that's always a problem.
Wow. Okay. An interesting window into the fevered brain of Logan B.
And
Adair.
which gets better and better, baby.
Yeah, you couldn't hold back your love for that one. Okay. We're talking about episode 18 of season 4 of Buffy and season 1 of Angel this week. The Buffy episodes Where the Wild Things Are, and the Angel episodes 5 by 5, continuing the Faith saga. Let's start though with Buffy, I suppose. These episodes aired April 25th, the year 2000. So there were 2 months off before that weird Jonathan episode, and then 3 more weeks off afterwards.
That's so
Fucking
sad.
insane.
Yeah.
Um, and we're back for the final stretch. I believe there were no reruns between this one and the season finale. Um, okay, so a couple of things happened this week that these Buffys and Angels aired. How about Elian Gonzalez was captured in his Florida home by the United States government, leading to an incredible picture of a little boy in a closet and a man holding a gun to his face.
Wasn't there news about him recently? Like within the last many
I think
months
there
we talked
was,
about?
and I can't believe we're talking about him again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot what it was, but I remember talking
Little
about this.
Ilion. He's one of our. Maybe it was like his birth. Maybe I came across his birth and I wanted to bring him up.
I thought it was like, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that was this week. I'll tell you who was born this week though. Chloe Kim. You know Chloe Kim?
I don't know.
She's a Olympic gold medal winning snowboarder. Okay. She won the gold medal in the half pipe at the age of 17. She was the best snowboard half piper in the world at 17 years old. Now she's 23, and she's just sort of like a legend already.
What do you do though? Like, what's your job when you're like an Olympic medalist?
Endorsement deals.
Really? Just like forever?
Yeah.
That's pretty
And
cool.
Chloe Kim could get him because she's got it's a cool sport, snowboarding. B, she's cute. And C, she's still only 23 years old. So, like, she's good.
So, like Sean White, he's just gonna be rich forever, probably.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to worry about Sean White. He's the flying tomato. That'll last him the rest of his life.
I get, yeah, you're right. So,
All right.
sorry. He was
Yeah.
also in Friends with Benefits, if you remember that.
Friends with Benny's? I don't remember that.
He was Mila Kunis's ex, or he like thought that he was her ex. Something.
Wait, who is
They
this?
what?
Who is this?
Mila Kunis?
No, who played her ex?
Sean White?
Oh, Sean White, right? Sean White, was he playing himself?
Yeah, I think so. Like, and then there's
He was
like a
like,
part,
that's intimidating. She used to date the flying tomato.
and then there's a part where Justin Timberlake works at GQ and he has to decide like who's gonna be on the cover, Obama or Sean White, and he picks Obama, but then they go with Sean White, and he's like, oh man, I don't remember if it was like he was Sean White or if it was like a lookalike or
That
something.
movie's terrible. No strings attached
It's
for the
okay.
win, baby.
I agree. Friends with Benefits is okay.
All right. Um, big album releases this week. You want to hear the good one or the bad one? Or
Uh,
the bad one that you think is going to be a good one?
both of them.
Okay. Figure Eight, Elliott Smith's seminal album, which was his final album released prior to his death. He had one more record, but it was posthumous. And very sad to see him go. Figure Eight, but
That's the good
you know,
one.
I had that on CD. I listened to it probably every day for years.
Okay.
It was an incredible record. But also on that same day, baby, cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. A
That's not
suffocation,
like a thing I'm into.
no breathing. Don't give a fuck if you. That's I don't remember the rest. That's Papa Roach with Last Resort, which was the debut single on their album Infest, which had a big picture of a cockroach on the cover. And
You think that's a thing I like?
I thought that might be a bad band that you have
No,
like
not really.
nostalgia for or something.
No, no.
Okay. But anyway, Getting Away with Murder. So many classics from Papa Roach. Roach.
Yeah, what was
And
that?
I'm not sure. And an incredible week for music once again. Let's talk about movies because it's been a couple weeks again. So we've got a new top five and some stuff peeking outside of the top five. The number one movie in America, Logan, is U-571. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I went to go see it with my dad. After the movie, he said that was a bad movie. I asked my dad why.
Better
Because
than Fight Club, though. That was a piece of shit.
it was better than Fight Club. Yeah.
This
But
was bad.
I asked my dad why he thought it was a bad movie. He said because they were on a submarine and there was a black guy in the cast and he had a shaved head. And so why he wouldn't be able to shave his head that clean on a submarine.
What does it have to do with what does it have to do with him being black though?
Well, I think my dad has like a problem with like very clean black people.
Hmm. I mean that's a funny concern. Like that's kind of a thing that
But
somebody
also,
would think
why
about.
wouldn't he be able to shave his head on a submarine? They're indoors. There's bathrooms. There's close quarters.
Yeah, good point also.
Yeah. Um. So basically, that day was when I realized once and for all my dad's super racist, and that was kind of it. We didn't go to movies as much after that.
Yeah.
Number two movie in America is Love and Basketball, which I think now is on the Criterion Collection.
He would hate that one, right?
Oh my God, dude. That movie would infuriate. Are you kidding me?
Does he like
Black
basketball at
black
least?
people having like emotions towards each other.
But does he like basketball?
Yeah, but the players are too flashy.
Should your dad and I start a basketball podcast?
Yes. And my dad will tell you all about how no player now is better than Bill Russell.
I thought you were gonna say Larry Bird because he was white.
I almost went with Larry Bird, but if we're being honest, my dad talks about Bill Russell way more.
There's the best player in the world right now is white, so he's probably ecstatic about that.
Oh yeah. That sort of stuff pumps him up, But he's not too happy about Otani. He doesn't like that the best baseball
Oh
player is
really?
Asian.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Would he be better if he was like Puerto Rican?
I think probably, yeah. But my dad used to have he used to do fantasy baseball. He
Mm.
still does, but he used to have a rule that he doesn't subscribe to anymore, that he would only choose players that were big and white.
Big white guys.
They had to be big white guys, and his reasoning was that white guys don't get injured as much as people of color, and his other reason was that people of color, immigrants, lie about their age, so they're older than they appear to
Oh
be on the
my
score
goodness.
sheets. Yeah,
Wow. Aren't the fat guys the slower ones? Aren't they least likely to score?
but if they're tall, then they're
They can
good.
catch the balls, maybe
Yeah,
get some
yeah,
outs. All right.
yeah.
Wow.
All true. Everything I said just now is just the truth. I grew up with that. Um,
My
number
stepdad, if we were like, he the movie Get Out. He once told my stepbrother he would disown him if he ever had a black girlfriend.
Oh my God.
Flat out. The last time I ever
Well,
talked to you, son.
well, my dad never said he'd disown my sister, but I do very much remember him saying it would be a problem. All
That
right.
never happened. She never had a black
It,
boyfriend.
she never did.
Or
None
she
that we knew
never brought
about.
him around, at
Yeah,
least.
that's what I assume. I feel like my sister probably dated black dudes, just like away from my
Good for
family.
her. Yeah, don't. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
very smart.
Um, okay, the number three movie in America is The Rules of Engagement, which is a military drama with Sam Jackson and Tommy Lee Jones. All right, William
Okay.
Friedkin directed it. It's very boring.
Oh, sounds
Um,
sounds like a banger.
it really does, but it's not. Number four, 28 Days with Sandra Bullock. Um,
You guys covered that, right?
no, that's 28 Days Later. That's a zombie
Oh,
franchise. 28 Days is she's in rehab. That's how long it takes.
yeah,
And when I was
song
in
in the movie.
rehab, they were like, "Do you want to watch 28 Days?" And I was like, "Fuck no, that's not gonna help me. Get out of here."
What did you
So I
watch
did.
while you were there? What did help you? What was the best
Uh,
thing for you?
we watched like a couple documentaries that like really showed how bad it can get. That's a little scared straight. That was all right. But
Mhm.
yeah, no, like movie. It's not like they showed us like leaving Las Vegas and it was like, finally, I see the error of my ways. Um, the number five, Keeping the Faith. Ed Norton directed it. I think we talked about that already.
I love Keeping the Faith personally.
That's the movie I talk shit to Ed
That was a
Norton in
Buffy
person.
joke.
Oh, what?
Keeping
Oh,
the Faith.
right. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. And outside of the top five, coming in at number 12, debuting at a disappointing number 12, Gossip, which was like a post Scream teen thriller
I don't
with
even know this one.
Pace.
Gossip?
Dude, you want to check out Gossip,
Yeah, I
dude.
gotta check out Gossip.
It sucks, but it's good.
All right.
Uh, and coming in at number 18, debuting at number eight. Oh, sorry. No, I don't even think it is. I think it's even further. It's only in 18 theaters.
This
That's what I
cast
wrote.
is insane. You know about this?
What? Gossip? It's Kate
Yeah.
Hudson. Who else?
James Marsden, not
Yeah.
Marsters, but Marsden. Lena Headey from Game of Thrones. Isn't that who that is?
Yeah. Doing her usual terrible American accent.
Ride's very own Norman Reedus.
Yeah, you can
Eric
ride with Norman
Bogosian.
as a professor. I do
Edward
remember
James
that.
Olmos.
As a
Joshua
detective.
Jackson.
Yeah, Edward James Olsen, a
Sharon
detective.
Lawrence. You know who that is?
Sure, she's a mom and stuff.
Yeah. Charles Guggenheim, I assume, is related to the director Davis Guggenheim.
I have no idea.
So, but yeah, that's a great
But anyway,
starting
what a
five or
banger
whatever
of a
there.
cast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the director I didn't even realize Davis Guggenheim directed this. I thought you were just saying the director, David
Oh no,
Guggenheim.
he made this. He also did
Yeah,
Still, I see.
yeah, he became a documentarian eventually. He pretty
Oh,
much stopped making narrative stuff. He directed a fucking Inconvenient Truth.
yeah.
Um all right, but yeah, and debuting this week in only 18 theaters, Sofia Coppola's first film, The Virgin
Oh
Suicides, which
shit. Wow.
Logan
Watched by
just
me last
watched.
night.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so
Stay tuned tomorrow. Hey, I'm
a lot
watching
of
here.
people were watching Where the Wild Things Are 5x5 and Virgin Suicides the same week, Logan. You're
That's
you're really on top of things.
crazy.
Yeah.
Coming right back there. Wait, really? Are we still in 1999 right now?
No, 2000.
Oh, I thought Virgin Suicides was 99. I put it on my
Maybe
99
it's
list.
some film fests or whatnot, but not in theaters till early
Oh,
2000.
is it on your 99 list? Because on Letterboxd it's
Probably,
99. That's what I
probably.
did for me. All
Yeah.
right.
That's it. You want to talk about Buffy?
Yeah, who made it?
All right. Our writer is Tracy Forbes. Now, poor Tracy. She was our one new writer for season 4, and she has written her 3 episodes of Buffy, and now she will be fired from the writing staff and go back to writing for Canadian television for the rest of her career.
Because of this episode?
No, I mean, she wrote 3 episodes of Buffy. Her middle one, Something Blue, is pretty well liked, but the other 2 are this and Beer Bad, and I think they weren't happy with her quality of output.
I gotta say, according to IMDb, this is the lowest one, tied with Beer Bad, that we've covered so far.
I think this is much better than Beer Bad.
I
but
agree with that. Yeah.
yeah,
But
but
not a good look for her, right? Yeah.
not a good look for Tracy Forbes. Yeah, so she got a one-way ticket off of the writing staff, and we get a couple new ones in season 5, and those guys all stick around until the end. So,
Guys? Is it all
one
guys?
guy, one girl.
Because Tracy's a woman, right?
Tracy's a woman. Yeah, next year in season 5, we get this fella Steven S. DeKnight, who's a fella, and the woman we get is Rebecca Rand Kirshner,
Oh, I
who's
feel like I've heard of
very
that
good.
person before.
She went on to do some interesting stuff. She was actually the showrunner of the CW remake of 90210 for a few years, and I thought she did a really nice job with that show.
I believe it's 90210.
Logan, thank you.
It's a you joke.
That is a me joke.
The All
Not
right,
even a joke. It's just what it should be called. I still
Yeah.
do that when I work at a hotel, and when I give out keys to people, I'm like, it's you're in 304, and they're like 304. I'm like, yeah.
Wow. They're so insistent. What jerks. But so are you
Yeah.
though. They probably think the same to you.
It's a zero. You can't. It's not an O.
Yeah.
Fuck off. We all use computers now, right? Like we type every day. An O and a zero
They
do
are right
not
next to
work
each
in the
other
same
though.
situations.
Right above each other.
Yeah, I know.
It is
They're a
difficult.
different shape though. Um,
Barely. It's like you just squeeze one a little bit.
yeah, well, you did though. You squeezed one a little bit.
All right.
All right. So that's
Who
our
directed
writer.
it? So Tracy wrote it. Who directed it?
David Solomon is our director. That he sort of becomes Whedon's right hand man in the final 3 seasons, but he's still hanging out. He did the Prom back in season 3, and this year he's done Beer Bad and Goodbye Iowa, and now he's doing this one.
They reunited the beer bad team again.
That seems insane to me that they'd want
Yeah,
to do that.
maybe it was his fault. Not maybe they fired the wrong
Maybe.
person. They
Well,
promoted
I don't
this
know.
guy to second in command, and they fired her.
Yeah, he goes on to like direct. Like, there's a couple of Joss Whedon written episodes that he like didn't have time to direct, and he does them.
That's crazy. What?
Yeah,
I mean, those are probably good. They probably did fire the right person. I don't know.
yeah. That's ultimately it was proved to be right,
Yeah,
but
who knows?
it does seem kind of weird that they would try this again.
Yeah, interesting. But all right, here we go. David
Yeah,
Solomon and Tracy.
yeah.
Wolfson.
So scrote Tracy Forbes, not
Oh
Tracy
yeah,
Wolf, from
yeah.
Survivor Fans versus
That's the
Favorites.
driver player.
Please scrote your notes.
All right. Scroting my notes. Starts out how every episode of Buffy starts. They're fighting a vampire, basically. that is like I'm really beginning to notice that. Like I think the last episode started this exact same way. They're just in a cemetery fighting vampires. But
That's
this time
the
it's
stock start. If they don't have a specific way to start an episode, they'll just be like, she's fighting a vampire.
if we're not picking off with Riley and Buffy sitting in bed talking to each other, looking across the bed, that we're starting off in the cemetery fighting vampires. But this is different. It's a vampire and a demon teamed up, and they're like, "What's going on there? That's crazy. We got to go tell Giles. But first, let's go have sex and walk by the Falls poster. That's great." But then the next day, or the middle of the night, weird part, middle of the night, he wakes up and goes and checks the bathtub because it's dripping because of the ghost thing later.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, well, I didn't because I thought that would be important, and I guess it
Well,
was.
you know what though? During that part, I noticed that the score that's playing in the background
Mm-hmm.
is the same score that played over the menus in the season 4 DVDs.
Oh wow! I thought you were going to say the menus at the restaurant at Ant.
No, no.
That's crazy though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you're ever on the loading screen, this is what you're listening to.
Yeah, in the season 3 DVDs, they play that like dance music that they're dancing to in Bad Girls. I remember that. But in season 4, it's straight up this.
Sort of a Bad Girls scene in Angel this week where Faith goes alone.
I think an even better scene. I fucking love that scene.
That was crazy. Like people start fighting randomly. It's just weird. But anyway, so over
you know
here,
who else likes that scene?
Who?
It's me, you fucking piece of shit turd ass. You little dingleberry motherfucker.
Is that Rob Zombie?
There's a Rob Zombie song playing during that scene.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, so cut to Xander. There's an ice cream truck, and we learn that Xander works in the ice cream truck.
That's right. He's now an ice cream man.
New gig, ice cream man.
And Anya's just hanging out with him.
She's just at work with him. And so very fun. They're talking, chilling out, and they're like,
chilling out. Nice.
Oh, that wasn't even on purpose. And they're like, she's like, well, we never have sex. What's going on? You're not attracted to me anymore. And he's like, we'll go have sex right now. Turn, and there's a bunch of families right there. Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no. And he mentions by like going to Riley's party. There's a what's this party for, by the way? They throw a party for him, but why?
Is it for anything? I thought it was just a frat party. Like this episode to me
Oh, you know
feels
what it
like,
is? I think he says like the guys have to cut loose occasionally or something.
oh, sure, I guess that's an excuse.
I think it was
But
like something like that, yeah.
I don't know. The whole episode felt like a relic of early season 4, like haunted frat house. We've done it already. Fear
Yeah.
itself, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what it felt like a little bit. I mean, it didn't, but it felt like that that Angel episode, Room with a View, a little bit.
Why?
Well, there's like a woman that she like killed the kid, and like she's there, and at the end of the episode, and she's like
I mean,
giving
there's
a speech.
ghosts, but
I mean, I didn't think
I
about it
guess I
much
get
until
it.
now, until you were
I
talking
guess
about
I
the
get
other
it.
episodes. But she, but yeah, so Anya, she's like, I don't want to go to the party because she hates the initiative because she was once a vengeance demon, so she hates those guys because they kill demons or they trap them, whatever. So he's like, all right, you don't have to go. And then so they also tell Giles about it. He declines. We find out later why he declined. Great moment.
Mm-hmm.
And so Buffy and Riley, they go to his room. We don't see the balls poster in this scene, but they're like doing it a
You're
lot.
really on top of that ball, Twister.
I just love that I clocked it the first time, and then it's been like in every episode since then. It's like it's one of my favorite things in Buffy so far. Um, but they're doing it. By doing it, I mean sex.
Having sex, yeah.
Yeah, and
PMVG.
everyone else in the frat house is like, it's so cold, and then they're like, oh, it's so hot in here. Oh, we're not even feeling any of the cold. And then we meet a guy, Mason. We meet him before.
Yeah, we actually have seen him. Like he's around. It's almost like he's like a extra that they decided to like give a part to in this episode.
I love it. So here's Mason. I remember one episode there's the guy. There's Riley's like, yeah, somebody in the back. That episode
Yeah, it
with
might be this
Where Tim
dude.
was on. Did you say Mason in the back? He
It
said
might
somebody
be.
in the back, but I forgot who it was. But here's Mason. Mason ends up catching on fire. He's up standing too close to the little fire they have, and Buffy and Riley's heat like makes more fire, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
he catches on fire. And best moment from Forrest so far, saves Mason's life.
Yeah. Thank
Amazing.
God Forrest was there.
Seriously, not the LVP this episode. Forrest, way to go! Shout out to Forrest. And so here we go. So Spike.
Forrest, don't put him on a World War II submarine. My dad will not be happy.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Forrest can put out wildfires. Oh.
That's good too.
Spike, he runs into Anya. He's like, Anya, where's Xander? You're not with Xander. Um, Xander, my friend Xander. Remember that when he did the
Yeah,
voice?
of
Um,
course.
and she's like, oh, he's like at Riley's party or whatever. Not great continuity where like this night they were on fire and like she's like always there having sex, I guess. I don't know. But then the party's this
Who?
night. Who?
Buffy and Riley, you mean?
Yeah.
I just
I
feel
don't
like
know.
they're just fucking the whole episode.
Yeah,
Like
I guess.
Buffy's in this episode so little that if you told me like she was off like hosting Saturday Night Live again and they had to like write around it, I wouldn't be shocked. But I don't think that's the case.
What was she doing that episode where she turned into the rat?
That's what she was doing. She was
Oh,
hosting
that's the one
Saturday Night
you're
Live.
talking
Yeah.
about. Wow, that's so early. She was hosting Saturday Night Live.
Well, it was. I know what you did last summertime.
Oh, when is Cruel Intentions?
That's 99. That happened already. That
I
was
think
like
that happened already.
during season 3. It would have come
Oh
out.
wow, holy shit.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, so Spike's like, Anya, why are you not with Xander? Whatever. And I like this moment where Buffy and Riley are looking across the room at the party at each other, and Willow takes her moment. She's like, "Oh, you're distracted, Buffy. I borrowed your top and it got ruined once." And Buffy's like, "Okay, wait, what?"
Yeah.
Like,
And my girlfriend during that scene clocked that Willow said that she stole her peasant top and Buffy was wearing a peasant top in that scene. So apparently Buffy has a lot of peasant tops.
I didn't know what that meant, but
I don't know what it
pretty
means either. I
cool.
still don't. But I just wanted to bring that up because my girlfriend clocked it.
Wow, peasant. Is that like apple bottom jeans or something. Like I don't know what that is either. I just like know it's a
Boots with
thing.
the fur.
You know what apple bottom jeans are?
Yes, I do. Only because one time Nathaniel and I had drank 40s and we were really drunk and we were in Long Beach and we stopped into an ice cream parlor and we asked the teenagers working at the front desk what apple bottom jeans were.
That's hilarious. The I forgot what happened. Oh yeah, Spike is talking. Oh yeah, the Willow thing. Whatever. Oh, Spike and Anya, they sort of bond a little bit. They're like, oh, we used to have supernatural powers, but now we're just like normal losers. This
Yep.
this sucks. And
Anya
Spike,
Anya Spike dynamic is one of the most underrated dynamics on the show, I think. This is the
okay,
first time we're really getting to see it, and it's something they do every so often, and I always
Mhm.
love it.
Yeah, excited to see more of it. Really love both of these characters a lot. Two of my favorites.
I
So,
thought Anya was on fire this episode. I was gonna give her my MVP.
well, that was Mason earlier.
Oh, very good.
Jeez. Spike brings up something crazy. He tells Anya, "Hey, you go kill Xander. I'll go kill Drusilla."
Yeah, Anya thinks about it for a second.
Not really. I didn't think. She's like, I don't really want any part of that.
Yeah, she's like, "You go kill Giselle." Like, that's great, but like, I don't think I could do it.
He doesn't want to. So he's like,
Yeah,
not interested.
maybe another
Um,
time.
so then we go to the party, back to the party, and people are obsessed with this wall here. There's like a lot of supernatural stuff coming out of the wall.
The first guy to put his hand on the wall while he was talking to that girl,
Mm-hmm.
he is one of the guys who turned into a caveman in Beer Bed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so Tracy Forbes is like bringing back some of her old characters for this one.
So he's like at that table, like when Buffy's hanging out with them.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. The
Hmm.
That's really cool. Not the same. Like, does he have a name here? Do they call him the same name or anything?
I don't know that they call him a name in this episode, but it's definitely supposed to be the same guy.
Okay. Well, I feel like he would have a name here, if anything. But even if he did here, he probably wouldn't there. So,
I'm gonna look it up right now. In
okay.
Beer Bad,
So
here
Xander
is.
starts. I thought this was crazy. Xander, I feel like starts flirting with the girl Julie before there's anything weird going on, right?
Yes,
I didn't like that. He walks up
I
to her.
didn't either, and that's why he's my LVP.
Holy shit. Xander Elliott. No, I can't do that. I mean, we'll get to it. But yeah, he goes up to her and she's like, "Who are you here with?" And he's like, "Looks like I'm here with you." It's like,
Yeah,
"Whoa, that's crazy." And then Anya shows up with Spike and he gets all jealous. And it's like, "Bro, you were just like flirting with that other girl. Now you're getting jealous that she came here with Spike." I don't know. That I didn't like that from Xander. But then it's like when he gets jealous and does the spin the bottle. But here nothing had happened yet. So that was crazy. But anyway, so
that he's listed as Roy in both episodes.
interesting. Okay. So Buffy and Riley, they're like, "Oh, we gotta go have sex. It's crazy." And Tara and Willow, they go sit on the stairs and they talk about horses. So I assume Tim turned the episode off because he hates horses. And I didn't like this moment from Tara. Willow, like, I think Tara might be the LVP, like in terms of acting. This is a weird moment from her. I don't know what she's doing. Willow
It
touched
was
her
it
knee.
was the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't still don't think the acting was good. She was like, "Hey, don't
Okay,
touch
that's
me!
fair.
Don't touch me, Willow." It's like, what? All right. That was weird. But anyway, so Xander goes plays spin the bottle after Anya shows up, and the girl Julie, we learn her name, Julie. They kiss, and then she goes and like starts cutting her hair. She's like, "I've been bad girl," and I was waiting for Faith to show up, bad girl, but didn't happen. She's in the next
Xander
episode.
says she's going all Felicity with her hair.
Felicity.
That's what he says. She's going all Felicity with her hair.
Yeah, what is that a reference to?
When Felicity cut her hair and everyone freaked out.
That's a show, Felicity. At this point,
What the fuck are you talking about?
I thought that was a little later.
No.
1999 seems like early in my brain, but I don't fucking know. So
No,
ghosts
Felicity
show
was
up.
already like halfway through by this point.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh. Who is Felicity?
Carrie Russell,
Oh, who's Jennifer Garner?
Alias.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
No, Felicity was a high school show. I can't believe you don't know this. I feel like I bring up Felicity in roughly every episode
I
of
get them
every show we
confused though,
do.
Felicity and Alias, I think.
Well, don't. I don't bring up Alias. I bring up Felicity.
You love both of them, though. Isn't one a
I
J.J.
love both, but I
Abrams thing or
prefer
something?
Felicity.
All right, I'm sorry.
But it's Carrie Russell in like her first big TV role. And she played a high school student at NYU basically, and halfway through season two, not even halfway through, a couple episodes into season two, she had this long curly hair everyone loved. She won the Golden Globe for best actress in a TV drama when Felicity had only been on like half a season. It was a very buzzed about show. And then she cut her hair 4 episodes into the second season, and everyone thought she looked terrible and freaked out, and the show lost like half of its viewership just because she
God
cut her hair.
damn.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It was one of the weirdest things that's ever happened in pop culture.
Yeah.
and
She never did it again.
and so that's what the reference that when she's cutting her hair, Xander says that the house is making girls go all Felicity with their hair. That's what she's
Later, it would have
referencing.
been going all Britney Spears, right? Like
Yeah, I guess
6 years
it would.
later or
Yeah,
whatever.
you're right. Maybe less than 6 years. But
Okay.
I also think that I forgot what I was gonna say, so maybe keep going.
Okay. She should do that again, by the way, Britney. That'd be a cool
Cut
look.
her hair off?
Yeah. Like a retro look. Throwback Thursday. I shaved my head again.
No, she's got to look super iconic right now because she just released her memoir.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you have to look the most like yourself
Are you
when
going to
you
listen
release your
to it? Michelle
memoir.
Williams read it.
Part of me wants to. My girlfriend bought it and she's loving it.
Yeah. You just be
She
like,
loves Britney Spears though. I feel like every day I come home from work and my girlfriend's watching a documentary about how Britney Spears got fucked over by America.
yeah, it is rough.
Yeah.
We should do Zoe 101. We can talk all about her sister, Jamie
Yeah.
Lynn.
The thing is, I'm sort of still of the belief that like she maybe could use an adult in her life.
No, I think she needs like some serious help. I think there's something
Yeah,
wrong with Britney Spears a little bit.
yeah. No. She belongs in a
Like
locked
even
up
her
somewhere.
even her child is like something's wrong with my mom.
Yeah, no. She belongs locked up. Like the only reason she's not in a fucking mental institution is because people love fucking Oops, I Did It Again.
I like Toxic way more. That's probably my favorite one.
Of course,
If I had to pick.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another good one. But we go to where are we at? We do spin the bottle. Oh, we see some ghosts. Willow sees the one in the bathtub. Tara, one like runs through Anya, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then there's like some vines start appearing all over the door from it
Yeah,
reminded me of Pet Cemetery, right?
that's the where the wild things are part.
I thought, oh, interesting. I thought where the wild things are was just kind of the house. It's like because the mom or because the caretaker made the kids like she hated when they got like too wild, so it's like where the wild
Yeah.
things are.
No, of course. There's a bunch of double meanings. It's the kid, the wild kids. It's the wild thing, which is what some people call sex. There's
Yeah, there's
what I
vines all
just
over the
said.
place.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different reasons, but yeah, that's why I think they did the vines.
You remember Pet Cemetery when all the vines start covering the house? It's a
No.
weird part of
You
Pet
talking about the
Cemetery.
remake?
No, the old one, the original Pet Cemetery.
Oh, no, I
It's
don't
weird. It's
really.
like the old guy, Fred Gwynn, like his house after he gets his Achilles cut, his house starts turning into like vine state. I don't know. It's
Oh
weird.
no, too many vines.
Well, he's dead at that point. So I'll say anything.
Oh.
But yeah. So that happens. Spike, funny moment from Spike. He's like, "All right, yeah, guys, let's come up with a plan." Oh wait, I don't even like you guys. I'm gonna go to Asian house.
I love that. And then he just legitimately leaves for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, very funny. But I feel like that's what we've done it like a little bit
Yeah.
twice in a row with Spike, where
That's
he's
sort
like,
of that's what Spike's doing right now. But very, very soon, Spike is going to develop a direction. And
good,
so get pumped for that.
good, can't wait. But I am loving like aimless Spike doesn't know what's going
Yeah.
on.
No.
Very fun.
I cherish this era of Spike because it's the
Yeah.
only one like it.
Yeah, no, it's very fun, but it is a little like they have no idea what's going on with either. But
No,
so
they do. They really do. They're just
okay,
they're not ready
but like episode to
deploy.
episode, it seems like they kind of don't.
I
I mean, maybe they
understand,
do. They're bringing up
but
Drusilla and stuff.
I want to say maybe 2 episodes of Buffy from now, you'll get a better sense of where they've been going with them.
Okay. Okay. I feel
Yeah.
like the whole season he's been like this.
Ever since the chip,
But that's been when was that though? Was
episode
that
7.
oh that late?
Well,
So
prior to that, we only saw him twice. Once in the harsh light of day, where he like staked Harmony and stole
yeah.
that thing, and then in the Angel episode, in the dark. The next time we see him is getting captured by the Initiative.
Is this your least favorite season so far? Or your third of four?
No, I like it more than season 1.
Okay, so yeah, I probably agree with that.
I mean, season 1 don't have a hush, man.
But it has a witch.
God damn it.
I raise your. I don't know how
You
they
know,
phrase
this
that.
episode sort of reminded me of Teacher's Pet in a way, because it resolves with them like going to see an old lady. Remember in remember in Teacher's Pet, they go see that old lady, and she's like the real Miss French, and she's played by Ron Howard's mom.
Oh
And
yeah, they're like
yeah,
walking through a
yeah,
neighborhood.
yeah, exactly. They're using the claw hand
Don't they
guy
fight a
to
demon in a
direct
tree?
them.
Is that one?
They've got a
Or
remember
vampire
that
in a
demon
tree?
with the hand that's a claw.
Is he in a tree?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about with a tree.
It
They're in a
like
park at
escapes.
one
It's like
point.
I'm gonna go live in my tree or
I
something.
don't. I have no idea what you're talking
I,
about.
I know what you're talking about though. I think I'm just like remembering something
Anyway,
weird.
but it's structured similarly, except that in this one, the old lady turns out to be evil rather than a nice old lady.
No, yeah, it's a good point. I didn't think about that, but it is
Yeah.
a bit like that. But all right, oh yeah. Anyway, they're like, oh, we don't know what to do. Let's go get Giles help. He said no one can come to get him. He's gonna go to I forgot some coffee
He's
shop,
at the espresso pump.
the espresso pump, local coffee shop, and
Yeah, we saw Giles and we saw Buffy and Willow drink some coffee there in season 3 when Buffy came back from LA.
this isn't the one where like Willow confronted Parker, is it?
I believe that it is. Yes.
Whoa, okay,
Mhm.
I love that. So price scene of the episode here. We go in and lo and behold, Giles. I thought he would probably be like on a date or something. He probably had like a hot date. He was cheating on Olivia or something. With Joyce, like he and Joyce had a date. That'd be
That
cool.
would be amazing if they showed up at the espresso pub and Giles and Joyce are sitting at a table together. That'd be great.
And Olivia's like outside with a knife, like plotting her revenge. Like they catch her about to murder
That's what
Giles.
the episode becomes about from there on.
The wild thing is Olivia. We had no idea. So it's here, yeah. He's in there. He's got his fucking guitar. Why was he never in Dingoes Ate My Baby? By the way,
By the way, I'm sure Oz would have loved it.
I don't know why. Was he
I
like
feel
too
like I
shy
feel
to
like
ask?
Oz really enjoyed talking to Giles about his reckless past.
Wait, he mentioned. Remember, he's like, "You, wow, I might move in. You have all this great music, and
Yeah,
here."
he compliments his record
That's
collection.
that's when they notice his TV. I think that episode.
Yes, same episode. Yeah,
And so he's playing. What song is he playing here?
it's Behind Blue Eyes by The Who.
Yeah, by Limp Bizkit, and it's
Fuck
very
you.
very very
I
funny.
wasn't sure you'd know Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, oh, I know Limp Bizkit. Well,
No,
I'm
I know
probably
you
more a fan
know
of
Limp
Limp Bizkit than
Bizkit.
whoever you brought up earlier.
Papa Roach. No, I knew you'd know Limp Bizkit, but I didn't know you'd know their cover of Behind Blue Eyes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I saw that Josh referenced it
it's
in
like
one of his
Africa before
comments.
Africa. You know?
The Weezer song?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of what I think it is.
Sure.
Yeah, this was very funny. It's like the great song choice. I thought he's very
Yeah,
good. Was
yeah.
this him? They could have fooled
This
me.
was him. This was him. Anthony Stewart has a performer. Well, this isn't the last time we'll see him sing on this show,
Yeah, I
and
thought it might have been him.
he's one of quite a few Buffy actors that have released records in
Wow,
the
really?
years since Buffy. Yeah, Anthony Stewart Head has a little music career.
Who else though? Or we haven't
James
seen him.
Marsters. James
No
Marsters
way.
Spike. He has a band called Ghost of the Robot, I believe. And
Why are you
you
just
could
not
go
telling me this?
he tours the country. You can see James Marsters'
Why is that? We're in
band.
season 4 and you're just not bringing up that he has a
I
band.
think they do a cover of the Buffy theme song. Um and Spike sings a song later in the series and they do that one too.
Holy shit! But he still does that today.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever seen him?
I've never seen
Ghosts
any
of
of these
Mars. What
Buffy
is it?
bands. No, Ghost of the Robot.
Oh yeah.
And then and Adam Bush, who plays a character named Warren, who is introduced next season. He also
Oh,
has a band
Adam.
that tours quite a lot
I just realized.
in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're still pushing that storyline forward because of the demon and the vampire doing shit
Right.
together at
Yes.
the
Exactly.
beginning. Yeah,
Yeah. They're like, oh, Adam must be the one drawing them together. Yeah. Good
yeah,
point. And yeah, so when we see Giles, he performs, and I thought, by the way, great moment from Giles where he's performing, and he looks over at them, and he doesn't miss a beat. He just fucking keeps going and nails the rest of the song. I thought,
he acted that well. Um,
yeah, great
I
job.
I love how horny Willow is for it. Like she
Yeah, she's
says,
like, now
"Ooh,
I know
now I
why I used to
remember
like
why I had
this
a
guy.
crush on him." Yeah,
And Anya too. Like Xander's like, guys, stop it, stop being horny over
even
Giles.
Tara seems a little like she's like, "I get it."
Is Tara not fully gay? I mean, I guess I haven't really thought about it.
I believe it's established eventually that Tara is fully gay, but
Okay.
right here she seems to be
Yeah.
thinking maybe in the right moment, child.
No, it's very, very good. They say it's sexy as performing.
Yeah.
And so we learn basically Giles gives them some orders, says, "Hey, do some research and stuff." And so Willow learns that about the caretaker who had the children at the house, right? So we go visit her. It's a little bit
Yes.
like Teacher's Pet, right? Remember
Fuck
when
you.
we go visit old Mrs. French?
Yeah, I do remember. What are you gonna cut out when I said that earlier? Just
No,
include
no.
this.
Of course not.
Yeah, and this lady is Catherine Jewston, who played, of course, Mrs. Landingham, President Jed Bartlett's right-hand woman and secretary on The West Wing.
Wow, very cool. See her here.
One of the best West Wing characters. Incredible. When she, spoilers for The West Wing, when she passed away on The West Wing, Martin Sheen delivers an impassioned fuck you monologue to God in a church. And it's one of the great
Wow,
moments in West Wing history.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like Buffy. How now we're gonna cover West Wing, and you're gonna be like, damn it, I spoiled you on her death.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I fucked up the Miss Landingham arc.
Miss Landingham. That's such a good name.
Yeah, I know. That's her name.
So she,
I believe Dolores Landingham.
wow, yeah, they
Yeah.
really knocked it out of the park with that one. Her whole deal is like the kids. Anytime they would get like any like sexual urges, she would punish them and whatnot. She would
Yeah.
drown them in the bathtub, make them cut their hair. So that's why all these other people are doing that.
Right.
So, weird thing where like they're like, oh no, Buffy and Riley are gonna die. It's like what? I guess so. And now it's like they're gonna die. All right. By the way, I thought that was very cool the way it was shot. I thought it looked like I don't know if you're familiar with I mean, I know you've seen Get Out, but the way the sunken place is shot, it really
Yeah, I know
looks
what you
like
mean.
that.
Where it looks like the bed, it looks like they're shooting it from above, but from
It's just like a
really far
black
away.
screen, and they're just like in
Yeah.
the middle in a void. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I liked it, but
David Solomon.
yeah, I guess that's how they knew. They watched it. They were like, well, it can't be the
Well,
directing
he
because that
really
was
saved a couple things in this episode. That's all right.
maybe. So the cool moment where they do a seance and the camera goes around and all the kids get in their places. I thought they nailed it. Great job, all those little kids.
Okay.
So Xander ends up in a bathtub. He's
It
drowning, and
reminded me,
Anya.
those kids, it looked like they were doing like an introduction video for The Undertaker.
Wow, really?
You know what I mean? Like, he's here, like that kind of thing.
Seemed more like the Bray Wyatt family.
Oh, I don't think they dealt with kids much in the
But
Wyatt
they had
family.
videos. They would always release videos
They
like,
did,
here's
yeah.
Sister Margaret or
It's
whatever her name
Sister
was.
Abigail, motherfucker.
Oh, that was a good try though. But yeah, that was scary. They're like,
Yeah,
here's
follow
me
the
with a lamb on my
buzzers.
head. It's like,
Yep,
what? Why do you
yep,
have a
yep.
lamb on your head? That's crazy.
Because he's the black sheep of the Wyatt clan.
Oh, wow.
Mhm. That was Braun
For-
Strowman.
Bray Wyatt's the one that died.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper now dead.
Oh
One
my
half
God.
of the Wyatt family has passed away.
Holy shit.
Unless
That's
you count
crazy.
Randy Orton, who was in the Wyatt family for like a second.
Randy Orton, he's been around so long. He's been a part of everything, though. He's in Legacy. He's in the Ric Flair
He's been out
thing.
with an injury since like fucking 2022. Like is fucking
Oh yeah,
he's just been gone.
that's only been less than 2 years.
I know, but
He'll
like
be
that's
back.
a long ass
You
injury.
know when he's gonna be back? Because I do.
The people are rumoring the rumor Survivor Series coming up.
Oh, I would have guessed the
But who
Royal
knows?
Rumble. They love to
There's
do that.
another rumor that CM Punk might be coming back at that Survivor Series. So we'll have to watch it and see what happens.
But come on, the Royal Rumble, like number 2027. There are voices in my head. They
Oh
talk to
yeah.
me. Come
Everybody
on,
would go crazy.
we're gonna
But
go
people want him back
nuts.
before that. People miss Randy.
They can't. It's the end of the year. They can't wait 4 months or whatever.
He's been gone so long that the company fired his tag team partner since he
Oh
got fired.
no,
Yeah.
who's that?
Matt Riddle.
They fired Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
Holy shit! What was their name? They had a cool name. RK Bro. RK Bro. Right?
All right, yeah. He got into some sort of drug induced freak out at an airport and they had to like kick him out of an
Oh.
airport. And WWE was like, all right, we're done with you, dude.
Oh wow! I never. They gave Jeff Hardy like a trillion chances.
Not anymore. He's with AEW. They're giving him a chance now.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never heard about that.
Mhm.
So we go. I guess the end of the episode. Anya and Xander, they eventually get in the door of Buffy and Riley's room, and they're
God,
like,
Xander, don't you knock?
"Yeah, don't you knock?" Great line. Because they were trying to get in the whole episode. I don't even know.
That must have been so exciting for Xander. An excuse after all this time to walk in on Buffy having sex. That room, Buffy must know
That's his
exactly
goal.
what
Walk in on
Buffy's.
the girl you like having sex.
Yeah, why not?
That's the goal.
I believe that from this point on, Xander knows exactly what Buffy's vagina smells like
Wow.
because that room. I mean, they've been having
Probably smells more like
sweaty
Riley than
sex.
Buffy in there.
I'm telling you, no, the woman. When you walk into a room after a man and a
There's
woman
just
has
like
sex, it
8
smells like
rounds of semen in that room.
no, it smells like pussy.
All right, fair enough.
Come on.
Um, yeah, yeah. But so we go. Great part here where they catch him up. They're like, Buffy, Riley, you'll never believe what happened. Giles was singing a song and he was really sexy. And Buffy and Riley, they're like, "Oh, we're glad you guys had fun because we had a terrible time." The episode ends. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's all right.
Yeah, but not top 10 probably.
I give this one a 2.
A 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I might go 3. There's enough interesting aspects here. I love the Giles stuff. Interesting where Xander was like, what's gonna happen with Xander and Anya? What's happening with Anya and Spike's dynamic? I'm interested with that. Buffy, but really weak Buffy and Riley. Like they literally their story goes nowhere this episode. It's nothing. Willow and Tara, I didn't love. I think this is really like the Xander Anya Giles episode.
Xander sucks in this episode. He's cheating on.
Oh yeah, you're right. But it's interesting. It's interesting.
Giles, Anya,
Spike.
and Spike are good in this episode. Everything else
fair.
sucks.
It's fair. I do sort of like what they do with Adam, how he's not in the episode, but they do forward it by like,
Yeah, that's all right.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. I feel like we of like the last 5 episodes, we've had Adam in like 2 of them. Like we've really abandoned the Adam thing a little bit.
I don't think that's true at all. I mean, he's in the Iron team. He's in
But
Goodbye
the Faith,
Iowa.
we had like the 2 Faith ones. He was really back.
He's even,
also.
but he's in one of them.
Barely.
And he's in the Jonathan
and then Jonathan he
episode.
watches on the TV barely.
Okay, but he's
one.
in all. You're saying we never see Adam. We see him all the time.
Okay, but he's in like one scene in every episode.
Okay, fine, but that we are seeing him.
All right, fine. But yeah, I think I might give it a 3, but I don't know why. I mean, it's probably 2. Like when I remember it, I'd probably give it a 2, and I rank it pretty low according to this. I 74 episodes, I rank it 60th. So I'll give it a 2. I rank it between out of mind, out of sight, and some assembly required.
Read me mine from the bottom.
Beer bad. Sorry, Tracy and David. I, Robot Eugene, Puppet Show, Killed by Death, Beauty and the Beasts, Reptile Boy. That's a good episode because she
Yeah,
says Reptile Boy.
pop this after Reptile Boy, before Beauty and the Beast.
So you have it at 69.
Hell yeah! Oh, that fits. I,
It
I hope I
does.
keep it there forever.
Every episode has to be below this then. There can be no episode's better than this or it'll bump it down.
Damn.
So all right, I love that. My MVP is gonna go to Giles for this episode.
I'll go with Anya.
Come on. He sang a song.
Yeah, but he sings better songs later in the series.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. All right, my LVP, I'm gonna go Tara. I
Wow.
didn't
I'll
love
go,
that moment
I'll
she
go
had.
with Xander.
But it's interesting, at least.
What's interesting?
Him
It's too
straying
much.
outside of
He's
Anya.
been with Anya for like a year
I
now.
don't like it, but it's interesting. You know I love Anya. Come on. I don't want her to be cheated on.
I don't think he takes that relationship seriously enough.
Or maybe she takes it over seriously because this is like her first time being human, and she's like, "Oh
Well,
my
that's
god, this
true
is
too.
like make or break." And he's a player. He's never learned from Cordelia. Kind of crazy.
Well,
Last
that
time
that
this happened,
seems
she got his
crazy
girlfriend
to
got
me.
impaled. He's doing it again.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck, dude?
Okay, fair LVP, but I'll go Tara.
I don't cotton to cheaters. What's the is that it?
I think so. Yeah,
All right,
Buffy.
let's go to Angel.